What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. We're going to be shoutcasting some battles from a subscriber raw over early on in the Premier Cup of Master League. If you guys want me to shoutcast your battles, especially for the Master League, make sure to submit them. Google form in the description. Just fill it out quick below, especially because I don't have the Mons like Dialga, Melmetal to use in the Open Master League, those legendaries. So I'm sticking to strictly Premier Cup in terms of my battles that I'll be showing you. So make sure to send me some legendary Master League battles as well as Premier Cup battles if you have anything spicy. But we see that this trainer raw over is using Togekiss, Machamp, Swampert as a team, which is really interesting. It makes sense. He has Togekiss in the lead, which has some hard counter win matchups. Eats the Hurricane there against Dragonite, which isn't good, but still survives. And then he has double Pokemon in back that beat the counters to Togekiss, like Metagross we see here. Has to watch out. Looked like it's probably just going to go straight Meteor Mash, but have to shield up something. Going to overfarm a little bit. These Bullet Punches don't do very much to Swampert. Bullet Punches are resisted. Water resists Steel. Hydro Cannon takes out the Metagross. Even shield scenario, but because the Swampert had a little bit of residual energy, it will outpace this Machamp. And the Machamp goes for a close combat. What the heck? A Machamp running close combat, that's pretty crazy. So at this point, a Hydro Cannon might even, it almost KOs. And it still has a shield, so he can just, he goes up to double Hydros, but he could have just shielded and Mud Shot down. But this might be a little safer, I guess. Well, one Mud Shot anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. GG's there in game one. I'm a big fan of using Togekiss myself. I encourage people to rock Togekiss in the Premier Cup, even in the Master League. That's how good Togekiss is. It has a lot of great matchups in the Open Master League against legendaries too. Like it beats Dialga, it beats Giratina, of course. Has a lot of great matchups, beats all the fighters. So that wasn't a good lead, so he immediately swapped into Machamp as a safe swap. And that's the thing, even in a bad matchup like this, for example, against the Gyarados, Machamp still has play because he's going to try and bait with Cross Chop here, and then the Rock Slide would deal a ton of damage. Successfully gets the shield, that's huge. And then the Rock Slide coming in, this will deal a ton of damage against the Gyarados. Probably won't KO, but gets both shields, so that's great. Now he's up 2 shields. He can come in here with Togekiss most likely. A little bit of lag, but that's okay. You have to use your shield at some point, right? But he knows there's a Rhyperior, and Swampert will just destroy that Rhyperior with one Hydro Cannon. So it looks like he's going to save his shields. Maybe shield this one to preserve a Togekiss for whatever's in back, because we still don't know what the third Pokemon's going to be. Swap right away against this Rhyperior. It's staying in and it's throwing, which is interesting. Okay. It doesn't have anything that'll hit, yeah, super hard. So it's throwing the Surf, and then Snorlax comes in. Okay, interesting. Swampert has loaded energy against this Snorlax, and he has energy on the Togekiss. So maybe you throw off these moves and then give yourself enough time to swap into the Togekiss. Could that be a play? Yeah, he has double Hydro, so he's going to get off 3 Hydros. Maybe you insta-swap into the Togekiss, take out the Snorlax, and then you still have your Swampert to take out the Rhyperior. 3 Hydro Cannons is almost enough anyway. Yeah, you just go for the Flamethrower to weaken it. Now, after a Flamethrower, a Hydro Cannon would for sure KO. Hydro Cannon it probably would have KO'd anyway. It's a race, but Smackdown takes a while to get to a charge move, and Swampert beats the Rhyperior to a Hydro Cannon. This would do way more damage than the Rhyperior had health left, so Swampert easily takes that one. GG's in game number 2. Raw over. I wonder if it's like roll over, but raw. I don't know. Let me know the story behind the IGN. I'm always intrigued by those. It's another Rhyperior. This time a Dragonite meets the Machamp, but same sort of situation, because even though Machamp's going to be taking a lot of fast move damage, the Rock Slide is really going to threaten. Just going for a cross chop. I'm not sure if he gets to the rock slide after this. Maybe he does. It's going to be close. Yes, just barely gets to the rock slide. That's huge. This really pressures shields. Dragonite doesn't shield. So Machamp leaves that matchup with a shield and does quite a bit of damage. Okay, interesting choice coming in with the Swampert against the Dragonite. And oh no, his opponent makes a huge mistake there. Should have just done as much damage as you could with the Dragonite, because Swampert was gonna have to throw a Hydro Cannon. Like the Mud Shots don't do anything. So swapping out into Gyarados was a huge mistake, because he could have kept the alignment he wanted with the Rhyperior against the Togekiss and the Gyarados against the Swampert. But making that swap puts him in a really difficult spot now, where Swampert can just shield this comfortably and get to 2 Hydro Cannons. Yeah, take 1 shield here. Has to be a little bit careful of the Dragonite. Rhyperior gonna try and get to a Surf. This Hydro Cannon will definitely KO. Can he take out the Dragonite? Look how these Mud Shots are doing barely anything. And Swampert is just so dang spammy that it gets to another Hydro Cannon and is going to take out this this Dragonite. So Swampert essentially sweeps the whole team. Very nicely done. Well, I guess Togekiss took out the Gyarados technically. Okay, Togekiss versus Swampert. Has to watch out for the Sludge Wave, of course. Some people like Earthquake, some people like Sludge Wave. I personally usually run Sludge Wave. So he's going to shield. I kind of agree, yeah. You have to shield in case it's a Sludge Wave, which it is. And even if it wasn't, even if it was a Hydro Cannon, like, you're going to want to shield something anyway in this matchup. Just going for the Ancient Power. I guess it kind of makes sense, because you want to throw it while you have it before they... And wow, yeah, Togekiss is still super healthy. He's at a shield deficit. Oh man, I think you switch out right away to preserve the Togekiss, because he has 2 good answers. Oh man, this is perfect. If he had swapped into Machamp, he would have been in some trouble. But because they had Togekiss in the back. So I wonder if he was thinking that. That's a great call, swapping into Swampert there. And now he still has the Machamp in the back. If this is a Flamethrower and an Aerial Ace, it'll KO. It is an Aerial Ace. Takes out the Swampert. Can just completely farm down. And has a Flamethrower ready for the Metagross. This won't KO, but it'll put the Metagross super low. Then you probably immediately swap into the Machamp. And Machamp can survive 1 Meteor Mash. It still does a ton of damage. Machamp is not the tankiest, and Meteor Mash is such a hard-hitting move. Boom, takes out a huge chunk, but Machamp just barely survives enough to counter down. Even if it went down on that last one, the 1 more Charm would have done the trick with Togekiss. Togekiss versus Magnezone, so another poor lead. Let's see how he recovers. Safe swap into Machamp. Dragonite comes in. This time he's just going to go straight for the Rock Slide. He overfarmed. And that can be a good strategy, because when you overfarm so much and he lands the Rock Slide, oftentimes people think that you're baiting when you overfarm that much. So that can be a good tactic. Draws a shield from the Dragonite, and he can probably just shield and counter down at this point. Dragonite does have a lot of energy though, so I might get off another. It does get off another. Yeah, you just shield, because now you can match up the Swampert with the Magnezone, and Swampert needs no shields to beat Magnezone. It's a very hard wall to Magnezone. Gets off this cross chop, so probably gets the shield back anyway. Yep, gets the shield back. Just does some chip damage, lets it go down, and now you have the matchups you want. Magnezone's throwing energy, which is interesting. Just a mirror shot. Yeah, so if you're the Magnezone in this situation, definitely don't throw these mirror shots, because you're just essentially wasting your energy. I can see throwing wild charges and then dipping, because wild charges do a lot to Swampert, but mirror shots barely do anything. So that was a misplay by the opponent. If he had thrown the wild charges, he would have maybe given himself a chance. Or if he saved his energy, he might have given himself a chance. but this is looking pretty grim. Since it's a shadow, it gets the 2 body slams and takes out the Togekiss. But Swampert has loaded energy. Snorlax is so tanky that this still probably won't KO, even though it's shadow. And okay, yeah, maybe could have farmed down, but that's probably the better play, to be honest. That's probably the safer play, because the Magnezone's out of energy, and 1 Hydro Cannon plus the Mud Shots will be enough. Magnezone would have to land a Wild Charge plus a Mirror Shot. Wild Charge would have been close to KOing, but Swampert outpaces. So it looks like that is the end of the battles. 5-0 for this trainer. Thank you for sending in your battles. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully I get a good set for you to showcase some of my battles here in the Premier Cup. I have a few teams that I've had some up and down success with that I can show you. Nothing too crazy. I do have a Hundo Chandelure, so I'm thinking maybe on Twitch, if you guys want to follow me over there, we could set up some sort of goal, and if we hit the goal, I could power up my Hundo Chandelure and use it in the Premier Cup. Maybe next season, if I don't have the dust in time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Once again, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It'd help out the channel. And with that said, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.